Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Gets a chance with that jumping. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Good anti-air. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. All right, what's coming up next? And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Taking stock. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Shows up. Will this super art connect? This Dragon Lash flame could be big. A quick breather. In there! Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win.
Round 2. Fight.
Throws with a projectile for their opening shot. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Box them with a target combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. The jump in catches them. Knockdown. Sure you can? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Both fighters planning something? They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. A super art? Player 1 in there! Player 1 is making this look so easy.
Round 3. Fight.
Quick dash it. The next round crushes that off and keeps going. Heats it up with a combo into super. Revival Dance is making him sweat like what? Took him to the corner in a flash. Knocks down with the horn. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. A quick breather. Burnout activates. KO. I smell a comeback in the works.
I'm done.
Round 4. Fight.
Closes the gap. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Hits them with a stopping bomb. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Can they keep on? Scrapping it out. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. We have a super art on deck. Expect to see way more pressure here. Player 2 is barely hanging. They're going for the super art. Shifujinrai doing the business. Player 2 rushes in. Quick the flatlines up. The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round.
Final round. Fight.
Final horn nails him. Nice fireball. A trade, but they're not worried. Getting up closer. Will this super art do anything? Anti-air in the butt. Gets the counter hit. Okay, here we go. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Oh, here we go. Dangerous knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? They're just going to go for it with the super. Revival Dance hits. Are we going to see some healing? Oh, it's enough. Player 1 really has to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Backs away. Not about blocks the low kick. Elena making him look silly with these target calls. Player 1 has the life advantage. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. Knockdown. Holds out with the block. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs him. Taking stock. Goes for the super art. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 one will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Still slugging it out here. Big counter. Knockdown. They block the overhead and close them. What's next? Taking stock. Projectile to try and change the situation. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? This is gonna be bad news. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Nice counter, in there. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear?
Round 3. Fight.
Those are the plans. A punish counter for the first hit. Solid combo. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Both sides have the super gauge max and ready to rip. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? It takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 must be going on the offensive? Shoryuken? With this super art connect, this Dragon Lash Flame could be big. Going in? Player 2 just put themselves on equal footing with that super. Nobody blink. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight.
Rhino Horn hits. They exchange blows. Ooh, snap kick sends them spinning. Sneaky Moon Glider axe kick. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. They're thinking of scoring big off this gauge user. KO! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a corner switch. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. What are they thinking here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Big counter. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Big, low, reaching heavy. Knocks down with the horn. Were they baiting them into that? Player 1 is gonna have to wait for the... just goes for it at this range. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag.
Round 2. Fight.
Rhino Horn hits! How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Goes for the super art? Blocks that attack. Will this super art connect? That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Neither of them willing to back off yet. Throws them. What's next? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be over. In there! Still lots of time left in this match. You could say that the real fight is about to start.
Round 3. Fight.
They block the overhead and... Big counter! Neither of them willing to back off. Sticks the combo. Taking stock. Shoryuken? All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 chases them down. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. A clean KO. one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on?
Round 4. Fight!
Rhino Horn hits! Are we going to see some fireworks here? Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Oh, they were looking for that overhead. Putting them in the spin center. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super genius read with that throw escape. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. A super art? Are we going to see a comeback here? Hanging on for dear life. A thunderous drive impact to close the round. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak